We are following some breaking news right now. A mother with a baby shot and killed a suspected home invader in Joliet overnight. Now, this happened on Hadrian Drive.
Everybody who keep calling, keep asking, I'm good, gang. Everything good over here. Yes, this is my house. Y'all know what yellow tape means.
Show your face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, this right here is everyone's worst nightmare. Not only for the sake of taking someone's life, but mainly because you had to, because your life depended on it. One of the most safest places is your home, or at least it's supposed to be. So when you have your home and privacy invaded by an unknown man trying to take whatever it is you got, that home may not ever feel like a home ever again. Especially when it comes to a traumatic situation where you had to take somebody's life. Now some of you may or may not have known, but popular YouTuber CJ on 32's home that he shares with his family was broken into by a Chicago man who has felonies and prior convictions for the same exact crime. Now, according to reports, he broke into the home but didn't get far because before he knew it, he was shot in the head by CJ's girlfriend. Now, we're going to get into the report of what happened, as the article also includes a description of the suspect and his criminal background. Then we're going to get into what CJ on 32's had to say in regards to everything that took place. Now, the crazy part about all of this is that something like this creates traumatizing memories. Even when it's over and they move somewhere far away, now his girlfriend or even him may be afraid to be home alone, or be extra paranoid to be alone by themselves in the house. They have to worry about leaving their kids free in the house or anywhere on the property because they are traumatized from something like this. Things like this aren't just easy to let go. Keep in mind, I'm sure they're going to have to move, because now that you know that people know where you live and something like this took place, no one wants to stay in the same house, because once again, you can get paranoid of the same thing happening once again, and say that they like the house. Well, now they're forced to move due to the circumstances at hand, and not only that, we all know how troubling and annoying moving can be. But we're going to get into the article and everything we know concerning this incident, but before we do, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, and if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, an article taken from patch.com would say, quote, "A man who previously served prison time for burglary is deceased after police said he was fatally shot while breaking into a Joliet home on Friday night." According to Joliet police, officers responded to a residence in the 7,000 block of Hadrian Drive around 10:30 p.m. after receiving a call about a home invasion. When officers arrived at the home, they found signs of forced entry into the residence. Officers entered the home and found an unresponsive man suffering from an apparent gunshot wound, police said. The man, identified by the Will County Coroner's Office as Shelby Hurd of Chicago, was pronounced deceased at the scene. Officers searched the rest of the home and found a woman and her infant child in an adjacent bedroom. According to police, the woman had a gun in her possession. Investigators later determined that the woman and her child hid in the bedroom closet, and the woman armed herself after hearing Hurd enter the home. Police said when Hurd entered the bedroom, the woman fired the gun and struck him in the head. According to police, Hurd was wearing gloves and in possession of a screwdriver at the time of the incident. The man was not known to the victim. The incident remains under investigation. Now, basically what happened here was a case of someone thinking fast. I would hope that CJ and them have surveillance cameras on their property specifically for things like this. However, it seemed like she heard the forced entry of him gaining access to the house. Instead of panicking and yelling, she thought quick on her feet, grabbed the firearm, then hid in the closet. The poor guy didn't even see it coming. If she would have screamed, he would have known where she was and prepared himself. The fact that she hid in the closet and was able to strike first and catch him off guard, she had the advantage because he didn't know which way it was coming from. Now, I don't know if maybe he knew someone was home and still tried to burglarize the home because he knew it was just her and her child, or maybe he thought nobody would be home. I don't know. But these burglaries always been weird because I never understood how you could enter somebody's home, not know who's where or who's going to come out of anywhere, and you just freely in somebody's house. At this point, it has to be an illness or something. Now, CJ on 32s will have something to say, but before we get to that, he took to IG with a message for everyone speaking on the situation, as he would say, quote, "Y'all N-words be policing more than the police. Shush emoji." Now, this will come because a lot of people was reacting to the situation, and a lot of people have been saying that maybe it was CJ that was the one that pulled the trigger, but to avoid any jail time or getting in any type of legal trouble, he just said that she did it. Now, we don't know how true that is. It's all alleged and it's a theory as to right now. We'll just leave it at that. But as far as the situation goes, let's get into what he had to say in regards to everything. Y'all check this out.
Yes, man, it's your boy CJ on 32s. Y'all see the news, y'all see what's going on. I just wanted to tap in, let y'all know that me and the family straight. I got to figure out a lot. You know, I really can't get on here and say too much because it's an ongoing investigation. We got lawyers. It's just a lot of stuff going on, so I don't want to say too much. The news people is at the house. It's just all type of crazy stuff going on right now, guys. So, you know, everybody's straight, the family's straight.
Not to mention, when he says house, I don't know if y'all seen it. We're going to have to blur it out a little bit. But they actually posted a picture that shows all the blood that's all over the carpet in his house. So like I told y'all, it's more than just somebody coming into his house trying to rob him. It's a traumatic experience. He got to live with it. His kid got to live with it. His girlfriend got to live with it. They all got to live with the fact that they almost had someone come into, well, not almost, somebody came into their house and could potentially did something to them or take something from them, whether it was a life, materialistic things, who knows? But it's crazy.
My daughter Liv has put up, I know y'all read the articles and seen what they said, and it just is what it is, man. Stop trying to make up scenarios, because I know people want to wish bad on me, but whatever happened to me happened to me. My family's straight, and we just gonna go through the motions, you know. We just gonna do what we gotta do the right way. We wasn't bothering nobody. Somebody came in my house, and it's consequences behind your actions. So
he keeps saying that too. I wonder, see, and this is why people are saying what they're saying. A lot of people are saying that it wasn't the girlfriend. The news may say it's the girlfriend because I guess when the police came in, she was the one that had the firearm in her possession, like they said in the article. And maybe she did because she probably have her carrier's permit. She probably could, you know, carry. She has the right to bear arms. If y'all know, I think if anything, he's a convicted felon. Now, I don't know how it is where y'all from, but where I'm from, it don't matter how long it's been, no nothing. If you are a convicted felon, you can't carry a firearm. You can't shoot nobody, no none of that. So I don't know if maybe that's why he's wording it and saying what he's saying like that. But it sounds like he's not trying to say, he keeps saying it's consequences. The article says she shot, but he just keeps saying it's consequences, if you pay attention.
Oh, and I've always said this. I've been living here 6 years. I never had no problem. Please stop the royalty and Tata. They never came to my house, guys. They got a flight here, got a flight on the left. Stop the CJ So Cool sent somebody here. This ain't none of that. So all these allegations and acting like I don't even everybody who keep.
Now the reason why he's saying that, because I don't know if y'all are privy to the situation, little beef or back and forth that CJ on 32s have with the other popular YouTuber CJ So Cool. But basically they got a little feud going on, and it was a point in time where CJ So Cool did threaten CJ on 32s and said that he was going to get robbed.
Crazy thing is I will not let it go, bro. Tata and Royalty together are gonna have CJ on 32s robbed. Mark my words. I want to be the first one to get this out the way. They are definitely, most certainly going to have this man robbed, probably of all of his material.
Now, did he send anybody? Who knows, right? And that's another narrative that people are painting on social media when it comes to the situation. Not only the fact that they're saying that he probably was the one that shot and not the girlfriend, but they're also saying that maybe CJ So Cool was the one that sent whoever it was. They said the guy was from Chicago. He has a history of burglaries. So we don't know. This probably was his thing to do. It was his career, but it got cut short. Unfortunately, man. Anyway, that's pretty much it, man. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about all this. What y'all think on what's going down. This is a big thing on social media right now. And like I said, it's very traumatizing. I know it's probably everybody's entertainment. Everybody's entertained by it, whatever the case may be. But y'all gotta understand that when it comes to situations like this, it's crazy. It's very traumatizing. Not only that, he keeps saying there's consequences behind every action. I'm pretty sure he has surveillance on his property, and police are gonna wanna see that. Now, does he have surveillance inside? Who knows? But police are definitely gonna wanna see whatever footage he has on his property, and the truth may come out that way. Who knows? Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.